Hello everyone, welcome back. My name is Kyle. I make reactions to movies and TV shows, and this is another reaction to X-Files Season 1, Episode 18. Spooky. Alright, so I actually just got done watching a whole bunch, well not a whole bunch, two. I just got done watching two short horror films to get myself in the mood for what this episode may or may not entangle. Loved the last episode. The alien conspiracy, all of the espionage kind of stuff that was happening. Not espionage, but like counterintelligence spy kind of stuff. You know I love that. That just gets to me so freaking much. The way that Scully and Mulder were just vibing so hard, you know, even Scully was like, it's just happening. Things are happening, right? But I have gleaned some of the comments, and I guess that this is not, you know, something that I might see in this episode or in the future episodes. It's kind of a every once in a while type of thing, much more Monsters of the Week stuff. I think I can live with that. If they give me an episode like EBE 2 or 3 times a season, I can live with that. But it's late at night. I have watched some horror movies. Let's get into the spooky mood. As always, I put my conspiracy hat on you, and then I put one on myself. Like if you want to like. Full version is in the description. And let's get to some spooky things. Oh. Kenwood, Tennessee, 1983.
Where you going with him? Well, there's a woman over there who isn't, and she needs some oxygen.
Got like a pastor person.
Want you to rise. Rise up and heal.
Oh, is he gonna bring him back?
You don't understand. The man's dead.
Spirit of God is
And the boy can't possibly do any harm now, can he?
I mean, God knows this can do some damage to the child.
separate the light from the darkness to create life from death.
Kids are always so creepy. Is he actually gonna... Is he going to? This is the X-Files. I'm thinking he's going to.
Back to the truck.
It looks creepy as hell, but if you had this much of your body burned, he might bring you back from the dead, but not for long. I mean, you're just gonna die all over again with that many burns. Seriously though, go check out that collection, those 2 short horror films that I watched before this. They were really good. I am all kinds of primed for some spooky things to be going down. All right, so this time the truth is in your churches. Not a fan of faith healers. Or TV evangelists.
This boy here is going to attempt to heal her by simply laying his hands on her.
Where'd you get this?
The preacher's name is...
Reverend Calvin Hartley.
No.
You've heard of him?
On his radar?
He claims to have found him as an infant lying in the tall weeds on the banks of the muddy Mississippi. Boy's been performing miracles every week for the past 10 years. Twice on Sunday.
Watch the tape.
Lucy Kelly has the cancer. Today, the clear light of God's healing love.
Something tells me Mulder would have a big beef with people like this. Because, like, if Mulder is a believer, guys like this really make it difficult for him.
What was the cause of death?
I don't know, but it wasn't cancer. I know this
Go
isn't
Scully.
an X-file.
When do we leave for Tennessee?
Oh, please. This is right up his alley.
You all right by yourself?
I'll be fine.
I won't be long.
Oh dear, something's going to happen to her.
But some of you have come from far away. As far away as Pensacola, Florida. Because, unfortunately, Samuel cannot be here this afternoon. I know. Praise God, he will be back here.
Maybe we should head backstage and see what a weapon has to say.
No, wait. This is the part where they bring out Elvis.
On the
Mulder's probably enjoying himself quite a bit.
Reverend Hartley, we're with the
Oh my
FBI.
gosh, who's behind
I
him?
see Sheriff Daniels has sent in the cavalry. I haven't seen him. The boy's been a bit troubled lately.
We're running late, Reverend.
Is that the burn victim, dude? would explain like the heavy makeup. I mean, is he trying to go for creepy though?
Agent Mulder.
Yeah.
Sheriff Daniels. He spoke on the phone.
Oh, yeah. This is Special Agent Dana Scully. Something tells me you're not a member of the Reverend Hartley's flock.
Now, I remember Hartley when he was a soapbox preacher collecting dollar bills. He's got himself a Cadillac for every day of the week.
There it is.
Bought for with money that should be used to improve our roads and schools. 99% of the people in this world are fools. And the rest of us are in great danger of contagion.
I like the sheriff.
Well, there's nothing out of the ordinary about these reports except that there were no autopsies performed.
Well, then they're basically useless.
Well, maybe we can arrange to have the bodies exhumed.
Oh my. Mulder, you might want to go all, what was it, episode, I think it was 8? 12? The weird Amish people. You might want to pull out your gun. Oh, 8 was ice. What am I talking about?
Looks like you might have a few believers on the payroll.
Don't let them surround you.
For the miracle ministry, we demand that you stop this sacrilege.
We don't mean you any disrespect.
And I'm afraid we answer to an even higher authority, one that considers grave digging and defiling corpses mortal sins. The deceased family does not want her grave disturbed.
Well, is it the deceased family or is it God? Which one is it? Go away.
We will family and do whatever it takes to stop you.
I wonder if he's the killer. Normally, I would say it's got to be fake. It's got to be a scam. But this is the X-Files. Okay? This is X-Files. It could be real. He could be healing these people somehow. I doubt God is involved, but somehow.
Not a very likely place to be saving souls.
What happened here? That damn fool started a fight. Figures them Bible thumpers wouldn't know how to hold their liquor.
I've been thinking.
Well, you're gonna have plenty of time for that now, son.
Mind if I finish my beer first?
Well, you go right on ahead.
Looks really familiar. Is that the dude that was in Tutors? What's his name? Jonathan Rise? Jonathan Rise?
What do you want? The boy's practically giving himself up.
Look at him, though. He's strong.
It's not a question about the boy's guilt. Just how he did it.
I mean, a prosecutor might disagree with you. You might be able to arrest him. It's a whole other thing to get a conviction.
Looks like you took quite a beating there.
Penance.
Some might call it a plain old bar brawl.
Man gets too proud. Sometimes it does him good to get the crap kicked out of him.
How'd you do it, Samuel?
Apparently my pride and weakness were an invitation to the devil.
So you're saying that you killed those people with a touch?
God has given me a special gift.
Did he buy you all that jewelry, too?
Do you doubt the power of God, man?
Oh.
But I doubt the veracity of your claims.
I've looked on the infirm and seen that. Just as I can see the pain on this man, right here. The pain you have regarding a brother or a sister
Mulder.
has never been healed.
Is this some kind of a trick?
Yes, it's a cold read. Mulder, don't fall for this.
No trick, man.
I think we should get the sheriff.
I want to hear more about this pain.
No, Mulder.
Was a sister. You lost a sister quite young.
Hey, I need another minute with him.
I can't help you. Not
Oh,
anymore.
he sucked him in. He's got Mulder by the
He's
hair.
gone.
How do you think he does it?
I don't know.
Mulder must know what a cold read is. But I'm guessing maybe it wasn't a common phrase used on television yet when this was recorded, so maybe they didn't want to say that.
Not a good idea. Samuel, let me go and it'll be on your head.
Enough. Bail is set at $100,000 to be deposited directly into the trust.
What is that? What is that? Oh my god, locusts? No, this is pretty biblical.
The Lord has testified against me. Does the serpent have to bite you all on the ass? Do you understand?
Well, if you want to be locked up so much, lock yourself in a cave.
the locusts covered the face of the whole earth. And they did eat every herb of the
Come on,
land,
Mulder.
and all the fruit of the trees which the hail
A
has
few
left.
thousand grasshoppers does not constitute a plague.
This happened in a courtroom.
So what's
Someone
next?
released them?
Slaying of the firstborn?
Oh dear.
These are physician-documented cases of patients who went to Samuel after conventional treatments failed.
Regenerated nerve growth after post-trauma paraplegia.
I've encountered dozens of psychic healers in the X-Files, but none like this.
But there's a whole library of medical literature dealing with unexplained spontaneous cures. So your theory is that if Samuel can repair this energy field in order to heal, he can also destroy it in order to kill.
Why not?
Why would he want to?
Well, you heard him, Scully. He muddied the river of his own faith. That means he's...
I like that they gave us an explanation besides just God.
Reverend, like to see you.
I think that guy works at being creepy.
I need your help.
Samuel's being tried for murder. I think what you need is a good lawyer.
Samuel is innocent. You have to understand, Samuel is a very complicated young man. Comes from this ability to feel. But you see, some people fear that power. I mean, it's no secret Sheriff Daniels has been trying to shut me down since I first opened 10 years ago. I don't know how those poor people died. I can't explain that. I'm asking you to be there tonight so you could see for yourself. Samuel, can I count on you both to be there?
I think
Who is
so.
that?
Mulder, what do you think?
Excuse me.
Daughter? Oh my God, is that his sister? Is that his sister from when she was younger?
Hey, where'd she go?
Who?
Little girl.
There's no little girl around here.
Well, if that wasn't real, then holy hell has this kid gotten into Mulder's head.
It's a girl.
Who, Jessica Hahn?
A little girl.
Hello there. Welcome to the Miracle Ministry. Y'all come to see Samuel tonight? Young Samuel's here to cast out the devil and heal the sick.
Did you hear that, honey?
I'm gonna see if I can't get somebody to put you in the front row. How'd that be, huh?
Is Margaret gonna die? Is he gonna kill him? Kill her?
Let this man, whose life you saved, give witness tonight.
They're all waiting on you, Samuel.
His presence. Oh, amen.
Apparently miracles don't come cheap.
Ladies and gentlemen, God's soldier.
Did he look at the camera there for just like a split second? Oh, I'm surprised they left that in. He did. I'm pretty sure his eyes made eye contact with the camera for just a second there.
Receive God's love.
Whole front row just collapses.
Feel the power of God.
Oh, Margaret.
Crazy.
Oh, no.
Remain calm. Let's give the young
Doctor. She's a doctor. She's a doctor. Is it a seizure?
An ambulance?
All right, don't panic now.
Heart? Pulse. Pulse? She got a pulse? She have a pulse? If she doesn't have a pulse, chest compressions. Chest compressions. She's not dead yet. She just died. Get her to a hospital. Scully! What the fudge? You a doctor? You never heard of CPR? The fuck? Oh, no. That's bad writing. I'm sorry. That's bad writing. Doctor, no. No way they just take a pulse and say she's dead.
We know that Reverend Hartley's been pressuring you.
Oh, I wonder if it's the stuff that they drank before they came in.
Reverend Hartley says an autopsy.
She had like a
against
cup of
Scripture.
something.
What illness did your daughter suffer from, Mr. Holman? You see, I think that the seizure she had is indicative of some kind of embolism or...
Give me a moment.
Jesus. This has to be hard. They came here for hope and boom.
I was raised a Catholic. I have a certain familiarity with the scripture, and God never lets the devil steal the show.
You must have really liked The Exorcist.
One of my favorite movies.
Oh, Scully! Scully, I couldn't have loved you more, but I thought I do now. Oh, okay, I forgive you for not doing CPR.
I thought I saw someone I knew.
The boy really has you going, doesn't he? Is it your sister you keep thinking you're seeing?
I've seen her twice now.
A healer's greatest magic lies in a patient's willingness to believe. Imagine a miracle and you're halfway there.
Something's going on with Mulder this episode. I mean, the actor himself, his demeanor seems softer, almost, I think is the word I would use. Like, I don't know, maybe it's just the camera work. But,
11:21 p.m., March 7th. Subject's name is Margaret Homan.
Just less stiff. There seems to be a very human element to him.
There's also a lot of damage to the mucous membranes. I think that she must have died from cellular hypoxia. Ingestion or injection of sodium or potassium cyanide, maybe arsenic.
This is stuff they drank. This is stuff they drank. I bet the guy in the black hat's going all like Jonestown on him. Or it could be the sheriff. Maybe the sheriff's doing it to get people to stop coming to the place.
Samuel, it's Agent Mulder. Did you poison Margaret Homan?
Did I poison her?
Did you poison her using potassium or sodium cyanide? Because that's what killed her. Unless you had a hand in administering it, and I don't think you did.
Whatever the cause, Mr. Mulder, I am responsible.
You said you could see my pain. Look at me.
See, look at the scene. This scene is not like the other scenes that we have seen.
I see nothing. I'm blind.
Look at me.
I am very tired, Mr. Mulder.
Is she alive? Is that what I'm supposed to believe, or is this a trick?
Trick of the devil?
Jailer!
What is that face? Maybe I don't know. Mulder's pissed.
You a little out of your depth here, Agent Mulder. This may be Hicksville to you, but we do try and hew to the legal system.
Tells me you're determined to have him charged while your real homicide suspect is still at large.
I'm just throwing this out there because I could be 100% wrong. Maybe the sheriff is doing it because at the beginning we saw his wife. So maybe he took his wife in to be healed by this guy and his wife didn't get healed. So now the sheriff is trying to kill people to make him less popular.
What are you looking at?
Are they beating him to get him to continue the healing or to get him to stop?
Ma'am? Sheriff? Except we had an incident down at the jail.
What incident would that be, Tyson?
The preacher boy. He's dead.
Oh, I thought, okay, so definitely to stop him. Oh, fudge.
He was alone in his cell when Mulder left him this morning. How could this have happened?
Died before the ambulance got here.
It's definitely the sheriff, dude.
His blood is spilled! How much longer are you gonna hide behind that badge before the truth is revealed?
I have work to do.
You got that look on your face, Mulder.
What look is that?
What exactly are we trying to find?
A box for crickets? I feel like this episode may have been a lesson in preconceived notion. I may have been very wrong to point the finger at the preacher dudes. And I can accept that I was wrong.
Ventilation system leading to the courtroom. Shouldn't be too hard to find out who set this up.
And you think whoever did this is responsible for the murders?
Oh, he's
I
glowing.
was dead. But here I am. No! Why did you betray me?
Got a guilty conscience there, dude?
You murdered me.
Oh? Why? What in tarnation do you want?
We have a warrant for the arrest of Leonard Vance. Where is he? Get your clothes on, Vance. You're under arrest.
I betrayed him.
Oh dear.
Cyanide.
Why didn't he let me die? That's what I thought he was. Because who else would bring me back?
Man's delirious.
He was here, Reverend. Right in this room.
and he forgave me.
Well, peace out, dude.
Sheriff Daniels just called. Samuel's body's missing from the morgue. Any witnesses?
One so far. The night nurse who made the report, Beatrice Salinger.
Is this boy about to resurrect?
She didn't exactly see anyone taking the body.
Well, what then?
She claims she saw Samuel walking out by himself. Sounds crazy, I know, but...
When he walked right by me, his face was all black and blue.
And you're sure it was him?
But I lost him around a corner. He just vanished.
This is insane. I'm not going to listen anymore.
A lot, that's for sure.
I'm not the only one who saw him, Sheriff. I'm not crazy. It was Samuel.
Okay, who pronounced this boy dead? Can we go talk to them? Maybe he wasn't dead.
The boy was an awful fake, just like you said, wasn't he, Maurice?
Where is this episode going to leave us? I have so many questions.
Sir, I'm gonna have to ask you to come with me.
I have a strong sense the Reverend Hartley's not going to be able to give up the pulpit.
Even without his son? I just hope Reverend Hartley didn't arrange this body snatching as his miracle of miracles.
I think people are looking hard for miracles. So hard that maybe they make themselves see what they want to see.
Oh, okay. I think he's thinking, yeah, in relation to his sister.
You coming, Mulder?
Dun dun. We're gonna talk. Okay. All right, and that was my reaction to season 1, episode 18 of the X-Files, and that was a good follow-up. It definitely wasn't as good as EBE, but it was a good follow-up. There was something about this episode. I cannot put my finger on it. Maybe it was the director, maybe it was the writing style. The actor that plays Mulder just seemed to be on a different level in this episode. I don't know. Mulder's entire character just seemed not off. I don't want to say off because saying off sounds bad. And I actually think that he was performing better than he has in past episodes. The believability of his character just went off the charts. It was really, really good. I liked it. I don't know how to say it and put it in words exactly. Let me know if you know what I mean. If maybe when you watched this episode, something seemed different about Mulder, but in a good way. And the questions that this episode provoked were very good. There were a lot of twists. At first, the glaring answer is that preacher dude and his son are the ones killing people, but then you have to ask yourself immediately, it's like, well, how are they killing people? What's that about? I have a question for y'all. My understanding of the episode was that the burn victim dude was the ultimate victim. He was responsible, or not ultimate victim, ultimate perpetrator. He was the guy who was poisoning the people in the congregation. Does that mean that he colluded with the sheriff to kill Samuel? Or that he colluded with some of the deputies to kill Samuel? And then why would they arrest the sheriff at the end? Well, they didn't arrest him. They just had the lights and said they had some questions about his death. But it looked like they were arresting the sheriff at the end. And his wife seemed really upset. That seemed like there was a giant unanswered question there. So I guess what we're supposed to infer is that the burn victim dude killed people with the cyanide, did the locusts, but that the sheriff was ultimately responsible for killing Samuel. Except, did Samuel die? Was he resurrected? Or did the preacher dude take him from the morgue and the nurses were just seeing things? Who pronounced Samuel dead? Was there someone that they could question and be like, are you sure the dude was actually dead? There was a lot, but this wasn't a bad episode by any measure. I think this was very good. I like these open-ended questions, like I said, in the middle of the episode, although it did kind of turn around and end up being the burn victim dude. But I guess it was also the sheriff. But yeah, like I said, in the middle of the episode, I had some preconceived notion because, like I said, I'm not a big fan of TV evangelists. I used to work in a nursing home, and I can't tell you how many times on third shift you walk in to a nursing home room and someone is watching those shows and they're asking them for money or some shit. So I kind of let my preconceived notions get in the way, and I immediately thought, no, it must be the preacher dude. But also, another question I have, I know I'm just kind of rambling at this point, why the look? The Samuel gave Mulder such a strange look when he was in the jail cell, almost as though he liked the fact that Mulder was talking about the devil in that moment. I think they could have explored that more, you know. I don't know. Mulder's sister, was that just a hallucination? Are we learning more about Mulder's sister? I mean, clearly she wouldn't be the same age, right? If she does come back at some point in the future, she's not going to be the same age as she was when she was taken. So it had to be a hallucination. I don't know. One thing I do know is that Scully, Exorcist, good movie. Good movie. All right. Well, anyways, I should try to go get some sleep. But if you want a full version is in the description. Please leave a comment with all your thoughts, and I will talk to you guys later. Take off your conspiracy hat, and I will take off mine. Bye.